Have you seen that replay, buddy?
All right, man, I'm done talking to you.
You can't be done talking to me right here facing me.
I back. Trust me, I back.
Damn it! 60 G's, baby!
But I'm not impressed by your performance.
It's normal. Come on, guys. It's normal.
You'll do nothing. You'll do nothing.
I'm the man of the hour, Joe. Too sweet to be sour. What you see is what you get, and what you don't is better yet. I'm the women's pick. I'm the men's regret. And if you win against Chael Sonnen, you made a bad bet.
I don't have much left to say other than you have seen nothing yet.
What's happening, Fight Week Show fans, Fight Week Show people? Then we are back with another episode of the Prediction Show. And joining me today are my people. Them I got Cross, I got Sterling, I got Yao in the house. How you fellas doing, my guys? We'll start with Cross. How you doing, my bro?
I'm doing good. You know, it's Friday. It's been a long week, but the weekend's here. We get a little early start time tomorrow with the fight card. Looking forward to it and just ready to chop it up with you boys.
Yeah, man, that's what's up, man. Sterling, bro, you've been on my side all week through the campaign. I
Come
see
on,
what
baby.
you did the other day with Olin as well. You know what I mean? Your video, you know what I mean? The retirees from the UFC, the best retirement from the UFC. That video there hit hard, bro. You know what I mean? Salute to you, my guy. How you doing, bro?
Dog, first of all, I appreciate you for that. And this is the third time I've seen you this week, Ola. We had a Monday recap, son. I saw you and Yao for some MMA news. And now we got Fulk and Cross joining today for the prediction show, son. I'm pumped. I'm pumped, man. Let's get it.
I love it. I love it. Yo, how you doing, my brother? You doing good? How's South Africa treating you, brother?
I'm doing great. I'm doing amazing, and I'm ready to get back to the top. Let's go.
Okay, talking about back to the top, you know what I mean? We got to remind the people what the table them is saying. This is the card. This is the card right here, and then we're gonna go right to the table so you can see the table right there. Yao is meaning to get right back to the top. Crossovers dropped behind McDane. I don't know what the hell happened, but McDane is McDane's up there at 170, Cross there at 169, behind MMANomaly, Olin, and Austerberrys is just languishing back there. I can't wait till Basement Jacks catches that boy. You know what I'm trying to say. But right now we've got another card on our hands, Azerbaijan. And yeah, you know what? I'm glad that Sterling now knows where Azerbaijan is. He knows all about Azerbaijan. He knows all about Baku.
Sort of.
I'm not trying to say.
Sort of. I would, if you told me right now to pinpoint where this continent is at, I could not tell you, but I do know it's on the I'd say European side.
Did you just say where the continent is side? And it's on the European side?
Did
you just say where the continent? Hold on.
It's on the European continent.
Hey, cross.
It's on the European continent. What's wrong with that?
Eurasian, which is close enough. It is Eurasian.
Close enough.
You cut it there. But
come on,
it's how you put it together just now, man. That bit that got me. But salute to everybody in the chat. Big up your fucking self.
Let's
Rob
go.
Rex, Kobe Covington, Burner.
I don't want to hear that news. I don't want to hear that.
Every fucking body. Big up everybody in the house.
Murphy, let's go.
And Cross, I need you to do some bailiffing work for me because I heard this was one of your guys from your child. He goes by the name of Carlos Medina. I ain't seen that nigga in a minute. He owes me 1,000 pesos.
You want that,
Carlos gonna pull up. Carlos gonna be here.
I need my 1,000 pesos, bro.
Hey,
shit.
To be fair, Ola, I haven't seen Carlos and none across his stream this whole week. So
like, bro, I
bro.
need to do some bailiffing work for me, brother. You know, you need to do some collection work for me because he's one of your guys is a member on your channel. So yeah, man, you need to do some collection work, man. You know what I'm trying to say. We got this crazy card on our hand this week. Hill versus Rountree. everybody's been looking forward to that. You know what I'm trying to say.
Let's go.
But if it was to go around the table and just see which one of the bouts on the card you guys are looking forward to, we start with Cross and we'll go around the table. What you looking at, bro?
I'm gonna go a little off the beaten path and take a fight I don't think too many guys are really gonna speak on, but for me it's the Muhammad Naimov versus Bogdan Grad fight. I think it's gonna be all action, pure violence. And I want to go with a pick that I thought one of you guys wouldn't go with, and it's a fight I'm really looking forward to.
Okay. What about you, Sterling?
I'll be honest with you. I don't want to just say the main event, so I'm kind of doing what Cross did right now. I'm trying to find something a little different to throw y'all off here a little bit. And from what I'm seeing so far, boys, yeah, apparently it got canceled. But I was gonna say Fiziev and Bahamundez. What's up with this, Cross? Is this rumor true?
Is it really
I'm seeing the rumors all over Twitter. I hope it's not true. I haven't seen
it's not true, man.
From like the real sources that I really, really trust. And until I see something from one of those sources, I'm just gonna think it's just people blowing smoke.
Yeah, man.
I hope not.
We're gonna go with it as if it's going on, anyways.
Yeah,
we're gonna go with it as if it's going on. What about you, y'all?
Look, I'm looking forward to the Nazim Sadikov fight. Seen him fight before. He blinded Ismail Bonfin with a question mark kick in one of his last fights. So I'm looking forward to seeing him get back in the cage. I'm looking forward to that fight.
Okay. Yeah, for me, it's definitely Curtis Razor Blades. Curtis Razor Blades is one that I'm always looking forward to. I love that brother. You know what I mean? Again, you across. We love them down wrestlers. You know, I'm trying to say, dog. You know how they do.
But he's going against another grappler, so
hey, bro, you could say he's going for another grappler. Is that grappler really more experienced and has seen the people that Curtis Blades is seen? That's the question. You know what I'm trying to say. But that's the one that I'm looking forward to throughout the card there. So yeah, that obviously the main event is a given. Okay. Let's get to the very first card on the docket. We got Mohammed Usman versus Hamdi Abdul Wahab. Hamdi Abdul Wahab coming with a record of 4-0. We got Usman coming with a record of 10-4. Usman fighting out of Nigeria, and we got Hamdi fighting out of Egypt. This fight is happening in the heavyweight division, people. What are the live odds on this one, please, Cross?
Muhammad Usman is a plus 140 underdog, and Hamdi Abdul Wahab is a minus 160 favorite.
Okay. I'm gonna start this one off right off the back. I'm gonna go with Mohammed the Moto Usman. Listen, Usman, it's not one that I'm gonna pick against. You guys already know. You know what? Might as well just get it over and done with right now. That's my dog of the week too. We're gonna get round to the other guys later on. So I'm not getting pressed. I'm not getting asked no questions. We're running it, and we're running it how we always run it. Usman, my dog of the week, I'm my first underdog of the night. Cross, we'll come to you, brother.
I mean, first off, Ola, I appreciate you being 10 toes down with your boy and having it and saying it with your whole chest. Like, I appreciate that. I like you starting the day off with that type of energy. For me, I'm going Hamdi Abdul Wahab, man. It's a chance for me to make up some ground on the leaderboard right here, and I definitely feel like this is an opportunity for me to make up some ground. Usman hasn't really shown me much in the UFC. I mean, I know he's got that crazy 7-inch reach advantage, but he doesn't really fight like he has a long reach like that. And I think Hamdi Wahab is just going to use more volume and just get it done.
Okay. Sterling?
To answer Murphy's question, I think it's like 10 a.m., huh, Cross?
Yeah, it's an early card. I think it's 11. It's noon central. I'm pretty sure.
Prime time for you boys. Ola and you boys, you come home about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and then y'all are fucking rolling.
Yeah, man, you know what I mean? I'll go be kicking back with a kind of Guinness and enjoying that shit, bro.
Enjoy the life, brother. Y'all deserve it. Bro, I'm gonna go with Usman like I did last week in this, son. But to Cross's point, you think the way his younger brother fights, and he's one of the greats at 170, you think he'd maybe pick up on some of that, maybe have a bit more aggression with his style, given how big he is and how big his reach is with these dudes. But honestly, this fight's probably going to go to decision, boys. I'm just going to be real honest here. We're going to get about 10 minutes of ground control time for either one of these guys. And I think Usman's going to get it done.
Okay, yo.
So I'm going to go with Usman, mostly because of his activity. Abdul Wahab is great, but I mean, he's only won, once? Well, he's fought once in the past 2 years. And before that, he's fought 5 times in 3 years, but he's not very active. I think Usman might have learned a few lessons from his last 2 losses, and he's going to come back stronger. So I'm going to go with the motor, Usman.
And let's change that nickname. You know, the motor. Like, come on, brother. Your brother's the Nigerian nightmare. Like, we can do something. Yeah, like, come on, bro.
I'm not in the business of changing people's nicknames, you know what I mean? Hey, bro, I was talking about you calling yourself a dog and your dog don't even know you, bro. Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
My dog, hey, my dog loves me, though. My dog loves me, though. My dog loves me, though, brother.
Yeah,
she loves me.
Yeah, I hear it.
Well, to be fair, though, the fight nickname is the Black Sheep, though.
So
that's the fight nickname.
That's a fight nickname. Hey, listen, you know what?
I
like you even more. I like you even more now.
It was gonna be the Black Wolf because I don't like being called a sheep. It's a bit weird calling yourself a sheep, but I was like,
the sheep
we'll
is
keep
good,
it.
man. The sheep's good, man. The sheep's good.
Yeah, come on, dog.
It just means you're a badass, man. You know.
Come on, brother.
Yeah, man.
Come on, and I'm a black one. And I'm a black one.
You ever see a ram go mad? Yeah, forget the sheep. A ram. Have you ever seen a ram go mad? Like, bro, ram and sheep, they're one and the same. They're one and the same. They be knocking motherfuckers the fuck out. You know what I'm
Come on, dog. Come on, dog. It's basically like a bison and like a cow. Like,
yeah,
you can think the cow's not gonna do shit to you, but that cow still got bison tendencies. It'll fuck you up.
The bull is in there, bro. You know what I'm trying to say, bro. Yeah, man. Come on,
bro.
Hey, let's get on to the next one on the docket, Leroy. Big up yourself in the back. Salute to you, my bro. We got our girl Ulambekov versus Azat Maxim. Azat Maxim coming in with a record of 15-1. Ulambekov with a record of 16-2. This fight is happening in the flyweight division, and Ulambekov fighting out of Russia, and we got Azat fighting out of Kazakhstan. What are the live odds on this one, please?
Tagir Ulanbekov is a minus 455 favorite, and Azat Maxim is a plus 350 underdog.
All
right. Well, I was wondering what I was wondering what was going on.
Cross, I was like, did my shit just freeze? Did my stream fuck up?
Bro, I gotta do shit for my dogs to keep liking me, bro. You know what I mean?
Hey,
So,
I get it, dog.
go look after the mutts. Go look after the mutts. Okay. Yeah, Cross, we'll come to you now because I went first on that one. So you're next on the board.
Okay. In this one here, I'm gonna go with Tagir Ulanbekov. I think just the experience, the grappling is what he's gonna use to get it done. He also has a little bit more volume on the feet than Azat, but I just think the grappling is how he's gonna get it done, and that's usually what he uses in the flyweight division. I think the wrestling is gonna be too much. So give me Tagir Ulanbekov.
Yeah, man. Stalin?
I'm going with Tagir as well, bro. I like watching this dude fight, bro. Especially at 125. I think he's a different style in there that like kind of mixes it up well against these guys. But the dude he's going against is fucking a savage. So I'm gonna be interested to see if this is a full house, but altogether it's like 28-2 matchup here. So not a lot of losses and a lot of wins between these two boys.
Okay. I mean, that's a question there for Murphy.
That's a banger question.
It's definitely a better fight than what the odds
are.
Shit! Carlos in the building. Hey, he pulled up.
Shit!
I told you he was gonna be in here, Olu. I told you Carlos was gonna pull up.
Didn't say that shit.
Hey, yo, Carlos, it's not just what up. 1,000 pesos is what up, brother. You know what I mean? $50.
Yeah, bro.
$50. That's what's up, man, bro. You know what I'm trying to say?
Hey, everybody that's coming from my channel, hey, they about that life. They gonna pull up. Like I had all the faith in the world that Carlos is gonna pull up, bro.
I just ain't seen him all week, like I ain't seen you all week, bro. You know what I mean? I was worried, like, oh shit. And all of a sudden, crosses here. Carlos pulled up. You know what I mean? Shout out to Carlos, though. Yeah. Leroy. Give him the bank details, man. Give him the bank details. Give him the PayPal details.
Hey, he said he got you. Carlos said he got you, bro.
Yeah, man. So you can put that shit together, man.
Or
give him that PayPal details. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. No, fuck the members, bro. Yeah. I need the bet. Then we can member up after that. You know what I mean? Yeah, you need to come through. You need to come through. Okay. Yo, what are you saying, bro? Who you picking?
I'm going with Ulanbekov. Look, apart from the crazy minus 450 odds, I think the experience is going to tell. We've only got 2 fights from Maxum in the UFC. Ulanbekov has been in the UFC for a while. I mean, he lost to Tim Elliott, sure, experienced fighter, but he's come back and he's beaten some decent fighters. One of my favorite fighters, Cody Durden. Favorite? Anyway, and then he also beat
all the Codys. We know what happened to all the Codys, bro. Shit.
And I said not every Cody can lose and every Cody lost.
Bro. Hey. There are things you've been saying. You're saying 2 fighters from the same gym cannot win on the same night. Like some of the things that you be coming out with, man, you know, they just happening right there in front of you, bro.
To be honest with you, since the Longwa brothers, I have been wrong. The night that they both lost, since then, it doesn't work. Anyways, but yeah, look, I'm gonna go with Ulanbekov. I think he, like Cross said, he's just gonna be too strong in the wrestling. The Russian sambo wrestling is gonna come out, and it's just gonna be too much for Maxum, who I think, you know, he does stand a chance despite the crazy odds. I mean, you know how tough the Kazakhs are, but I'm going to go with Ulanbekov.
Okay. Yeah, this one's gonna be a full out for me, man. You know what I mean? I can't say past it. I mean, Yao mentioned something very, very significant earlier on, and I know Cross's ear pinged it when he said it. He said something about sambo wrestling, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? We don't go against that round here, man. We don't go against that. You know what I mean? So,
bro,
it is
crossover Nurmagomedov.
Crossover Nurmagomedov, brother.
Watch later in the show. Ola's gonna pick against some sambo. Watch.
Oh, hey, Cross,
and I already know the fight.
Cross knows all my picks, yeah, but yet I go flawless on a fucking pick, and Cross drops all the way down, but he knows all my picks. That's what he claims. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm just saying.
True.
Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say.
But you did just say you don't go against sambo, right? That's what you just said, right?
No, but yeah, I said yeah.
All right, so let's see later on in the card. Let's see later on in the card then.
Okay, yeah, we'll see. But I ain't gonna get sambo, man. Shit, unless it's another sambo man that's in there with him. You know what I'm trying to say, but we'll see. All right, Leroy, let's go on to the third one. Okay, we got Irina Alexeyeva versus Claudia Sigula. Claudia Sigula fighting out of Poland, and we got Alexeyeva fighting out of Russia. We got Claudia with a record of 6-2, and Irina with a record of 5-2. This fight is happening in the bantamweight division. What are the live odds on this one, please? Cross.
So I'm just gonna go with the odds right here. So it's Arena's a minus 270 favorite, and Claudia Sigula is the plus 220 underdog.
Okay.
1 second, get the live odds.
All right, Sterling, we come to you,
bro. I watched the ceremonial weigh-ins this morning. I don't know much about either of these females.
We know you love these females, though.
I'm about to say I'm gonna keep it gangster with y'all. I'm gonna go with Irina here, bro. The other girl she's fighting against, dog, to me, I've watched one of her fights and it was all right. Nothing too amazing. I've never seen Irina fight before, but I looked up her fights, bro. She's a bit of a little gangster here, so I'm gonna have to go with her, bro, in this one.
Okay, Yo.
Yeah, so this one is a tricky one, you know, 5-2, 6-2, very close. Russia, Poland, both out of that European circuit. It was a tough one, but I'm gonna stick with Russia here. I'm gonna go with Irina. Yeah, she like Sterling said, I looked up like her loss. She didn't do too bad. Her activity is a bit of a problem. You know, she hasn't been that active, not as active as Claudia, but I think the slight experience, despite the layoffs, will work in her favor. The age in this instance will work in her favor. So I'm going with Irina Alexeyeva.
Okay, Irina Alexeyeva.
Hey, that girl from Poland's beautiful, though, boys. I don't know if y'all saw her this morning. Jesus Christ.
Hey, Bro, I ain't saying nothing. Shout out, wifey. Big up yourself. I
Oh,
know you
you're
want
right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
big up yourself, wifey. Okay. Yeah. Look, I'm gonna be going for Alex Silva as well. I think this one going to full house. This one is going to be. I can't confirm nor deny, brother. You know what it is, but yeah, Alex Silva. I think she got more. She just got more tools in the box to go around and win this fight, man. So yeah, this one here is going to be a full house as well. Okay, we go on to the fourth.
So I don't go. I don't go.
Yeah, he
Shit.
completely
I don't go.
skipped
I
Cross.
don't go. That's how you doing me.
My
That's how you doing.
My bad cross. My bad cross. My bad cross. My bad cross. Yeah, your time, cross. Your time.
Cross, we ain't seen you all week, bro.
Bro, you just seen me on stream. Don't do that. Don't do that now. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I like how
Ola
gets up and leaves too. Gives it to you, skips you, and then leaves.
So yeah, in this fight, I mean, women's MMA, a lot of times, man, it's really a toss-up. They do have a common opponent. They're both coming off their last fight with that common opponent, Melissa Mullins, who's also on this card. Melissa Mullins finished Claudia Segulia, went to decision arena. So I'm going to go with arena. I think she's going to have a little bit more volume. She also grapples a little bit more. And I think the fact she can mix it up a little bit more is how she's going to get it done. So give me arena to get it done.
All right. Looks like we do have a full house, like I said earlier on, because I thought you'd already gone. So yeah, full
Shout
house.
out, baby.
All right, Leroy, hit us up with the fourth one. Okay. We got oh, hold on. I need to put this thing down before I call this thing.
Oh
we
my
got
God. That's
Daya. We got Daya Zeleniakova versus Melissa Mullins. Zeleniakova versus Melissa Mullins.
Hey, we need Sterling to say that one.
Nah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All I see, dog.
Oh, Zeleniakova, bro. You know what I mean? He starts to roll off the tongue, man. You know what I mean?
That was
Daya
pretty
Zeleniakova.
That was pretty good, dog. Because I was gonna say, if I had to do, I would say Zaleze Naikava.
You're kind of there. Yeah,
bad,
Zeleniakova. Yeah, man. Daya Zeleniakova versus Melissa Mullins. Zeleniakova coming in with a record of 9-2, and we got Mullins coming in with a record of 7-1. This fight is happening in the bantamweight division. We got Zeleniakova fighting out of Russia, and we got Mullins fighting out of Coventry in England, round the corner from me over here. Where what are the live odds on this one, please, Cross?
Oh man, sorry, I got a little distracted, man. Lashana throwing that full court press on your boy over here, man.
Yes, she is.
Melissa Mullins. Hey, Melissa Mullins a -235 favorite, and Darius a +200 underdog.
Hey, God damn.
Oh man, boy.
Oh my God.
It's going off up in here, man. It's going off.
What the fuck?
Big ol' Lashonda, man. Salute. Thank you for joining us tonight. Okay. Yeah, we'll come to you, Yao. Yao, you're up on this one.
So this is a very interesting fight because this is actually let's call it a rematch. They have not rematch. Sorry. It's a very interesting match because these ladies both come out of the Aries fight scene in France. So they both coming out of Aries. Melissa Mullins has actually fought against Irina, who we just talked about, and lost to her. She tends to win by decision. Whereas if I look
she puts the Gula away too. She beat both of them.
Exactly. But I'm looking at Zeleniakova, and I'm liking her for this fight as an underdog. Not because of the age, but, look, for me, it's a Russian card. If I've gone wrong by saying not all of them can, let me just pick all of them, and then we see what happens. So right now, I'm leaning towards Daria Zeleniakova over Melissa Mullins for this fight.
Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be going with Melissa Mullins. Shout out Eric's Gear. That's our boy right there, Eric's Gear. If you saw Leroy earlier on and the shirt he got on, he's repping the same sponsorship from Melissa Mullins. Shout out Eric's Gear, man. And we're going to be picking Melissa Mullins over here Local girl round the corner. She's putting in work. She's since she's been signed to the UFC, and even when she wins, she still come out and said, "Look, I'm still disappointed with how I performed. You know, I mean, I want to do better than I did the last time." So yeah, I'm going to go in with Melissa Mullins and hoping that she improves on her last win. What about you, Cross?
Yeah, I mean, this is a rematch. You know, in the first fight, Melissa Mullins got Daria out of there in the first round via TKO. Like, I don't see this going any other way in the rematch. So give me Melissa Mullins.
Okay.
And LaShonda, you better not be cheating on me with Murphy in the chat either.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Murphy, do that to them though. Murphy, do that to them. Hey, and honestly, LaShonda, there's no white boys on this chat. I see no white boys on this screen. So you must be talking about Murphy. You know what I'm saying? I see four beautiful African Americans on this stream. That's all I see.
God damn.
All right. So she got to be talking about Murphy. But I'm gonna go Melissa Mullins, by the way, boys.
Oh, you going Melissa Mullins? Okay.
I'm gonna say before you give it to Cross and Cross breaks it down like fucking John Anik on cocaine. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all I got Melissa Mullins.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. All right. Let's go on to the next one.
Cross?
No, Cross already been.
Oh, I am. I might have smoked too much before the show. That's on me, boys.
Hey, don't be putting offenses I ain't committed on me.
That's
brother.
on me,
You know?
bro. That is on me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but
Let me sit back. I'm backseat driving right now. Let me sit back.
Hey, LaShonda got you all fucked up, yeah. Like, she got
me nervous. She got me nervous.
I see what's happening.
I see the way she's talking across, and I'm like, can I handle this energy?
Hey, Miss Jenkins, hey, you got that effect of Sterling, bro. You know what I mean? Like, shit.
You should come in more often, LaShonda. We like him here.
You got that effect of Sterling, man. Shit, Miss Jenkins.
Hey, what threw me off was the white boy thing, because you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I see 4 African Americans on this stream. I see no color.
Yeah, man. Okay. Hold on. Hey, what did Lane just say?
I wasn't even gonna say anything. I wasn't even gonna say anything. I was gonna let it slide.
Hey, Leroy.
I was gonna let it slide. I promise. I was not gonna say a word. I promise.
Oh.
It is what it is, right?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, man. Hey, what did Lane just say just now? Hey, Lane.
Wait, what Lane say? Hey, Lane.
I thought we were cool, Lane. I thought we were cool. I thought we were cool, Lane. Shit. Anyway.
That's so funny, bro. That's so funny. I didn't even think about that.
All right. Let's go to the next one on the docket, brother. We got Ishmael Nadir versus Jun Young Park. Jun Young Park coming in with a record of 18-6, and we got Ishmael Nadir coming with a record of 24-7. This fight is happening in the middleweight division. We got Nadir fighting out of Morocco, and we got Park out of Korea. What are the live odds on this one, please, Cross?
Ju Young Park's a minus 192 favorite, and Ismail Nadir is a plus 160 underdog.
All right. Before I pick, I just want to say to everybody that's locked in right now, make sure you're following every single one of these guys on the platform. They got great work going on their channels. Make sure you go and check out their work. Follow them on their socials. We got the Rambling Dad, not here today. Salute to my boy McDane. We got All in MMANomaly. We got CageScribe. No, not CageScribe. We got Making the Walk. Yeah, we got Making the Walk. That's my boy Jax right there. Head Kick Pod. We got S-Dogs MMA, Crossover MMA, and of course the Fight Week show. Make sure that you're following every single one of these guys, man. Salute to every single one of you. Big
fucking go, man.
Okay. Look, I'm gonna be picking my second underdog of the night with
go ahead.
Look, Nadir is one of those guys that you just don't know what he could pull out but for me, he's a live dog, man. Just like my dog going off in the back there. It's a live dog. And I think he's capable of pulling out this win against Park. Even look, Park is one of the most awkward and difficult fighters to go along with, right? One is an awkward fighter, but he always pulls out this mad wins, Park. But I think Nadir has a chance to get this one done. So yeah, I'm going to be going with Nadir on this one. What about you, Cross?
Yeah, just like you said, man, Ismail Nadir is a very live dog here in this fight. The guy's pretty well rounded, looked very fast on the feet in his UFC debut. got some grappling up his sleeve as well. Ju Young Park, the thing I really like about him is just his adaptability in the fight. Like he'll strike with you on the feet, and then if it's not going his way, he's gonna mix in the grappling, get you in the clinch. And I just think his fight IQ is gonna get it done. So give me Ju Young Park.
Okay, Sterling.
Bro, the best thing ever is when people come in here and go Snoop. That's the best thing ever.
Every week I'm here.
Every week, bro.
I'm
Yeah,
here.
I love it.
That's my boy, Infamous Dow. Infamous
here.
Dow, man. Salute to you,
bro.
Oregon Goon. That's my homie right there, man. Big up yourself, brother.
Hey, shout out the Goon, dog. Hey, brother,
Yeah,
you
man.
kept the streak alive. It happens every stream, and nothing makes me happier.
Yeah, big up.
Boys, I'm going with the fucking Iron Turtle. What the fuck? I can't believe y'all aren't picking them, man. I get
I
it for
just picked him.
No, I mean, mainly I was talking to Ola and Yao because I know Yao's not picking them.
Bro.
I know Yao's not picking them, so I'm mainly talking to my two genuine Africans over here.
Hold on. MMA hoes. What about the rest of us? Like, what? We don't get no shout out? Like, come on, MMA hoes. Like, what's going on
No,
here?
Cross's people only shout out Cross.
Yeah, man. Like, what's going on? What? No love for the rest of the panel? Cross, talk to your peoples, man. You
What
know
the
I mean?
fuck is this shit?
We demand love and respect on
Come
this
on,
show.
dog.
God damn it! You
Come
know what I mean?
on,
Hey,
dog.
shout out MMA hoes though. Big up yourself. Yeah.
Boys, I'm going with the fucking turtle here, like Cross said. The adaptability on this dude and the way that he just fucking marches these fools down and just throws bombs back at these motherfuckers. And let's never forget the post-fight celebration. It wasn't really the Trump, but it was like this weird, like Iron Turtle dance. But he's the fucking man, brother, and I got him all day.
Fair
Look,
enough.
Sterling,
Yeah.
feel free to stand up and do the dance for me. Like, I definitely appreciate it if you could do the dance.
It's Donald Trump-esque, but he's more like he leans back with it and he goes more deeper. You know what I mean? He goes deeper with it, but he slow motions it. He's like,
dang, Carlos is like that.
One.
I thought we was cool, Carlos.
Damn, Carlos.
Bro, I mean, you saying Donald Trump and deep in the same sentence just sounds fucked up, bro. Like,
hey, dog, I'm a true American, brother. I'm a patriot. I'm a patriot, brother.
I mean, you might be a patriot, man, but boy, is one thing to say Donald Trump, but when you mentioning deep and Donald Trump at the same time, you don't got the weapons for that, man. You saw the weapons that Crosby pulling out earlier on, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You don't got the kind of weapons, bro.
Hey, that's true.
Hey, Cross, hey, am I lying? Like, you know what I mean? You don't got the kind of weapons, bro.
You
Like,
know
come
what's
on,
up. You know what's up. I keep that strap on me now.
Hey, I'm over here like, look at my new little strap. Cross is over here like, I got this one. Look at this one I got. Hang on, there's this one right here. I keep this one on me just for the fuck of it. I was like, God damn, James Bond, take it easy. What the fuck?
Yeah, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted around here now.
Hey, listen, whatever you do, don't pick the arguments with that brother right there, let alone put hands on him. It might be your last day on earth. You know.
Hey, Cross will treat these boys like Ricky, son. Make them run.
That's what I'm
you know
saying.
what I'm saying?
Hey, come on.
Come on, dog.
What about you, Yao? Let's come to you.
So unfortunately, Sterling, you are wrong. I am going with the Iron Turtle.
Let's go.
Why?
Yao,
Because I love the fact that they had 3 rear naked chokes in a row. If you can pull out 3 RNCs in a row, sure, he got a loss after that, but then he came back with a win. I'm going the 3 RNC Iron Turtle. Let's get it. Let's go.
Let's go, son.
Okay, hey, Murphy
Iron
just said
Turtle.
crossover is a T-Dog from The Walking Dead.
Hey,
Great
shout
show,
out
by
to
the way.
Walking
Great show, by the way.
I
Shout
love
out
The
to
Walking
Walking
Dead,
Dead,
man.
bro.
Great show.
Banger show.
Hey, Darren is one of my favorite characters on there, bro. Like, I fuck with Darren, man. Like,
Yeah.
heavy. Like, he's no, seriously. But
Morbid.
yeah, man. Hey, big up everybody. Salute to yous. Let's get on to the next one on the docket. What you got for me, Leroy? Okay, we got Sokian Yo. No, Sokian Ko. No, Yo, Ko. Ko, Yo. Okay. Yeah. We got Ko or KO, if you want to call him that. Versus Urban Elliott. Urban Elliott coming in with a record of 12-2. And we got Ko with a record of 11-2. Very identical record. These two are fighting in the welterweight division. Urban Elliott fighting out of the land of Wales. And we got Ko fighting out of Korea. What are the live odds on this one, please, Cross?
Urban Elliott's a minus 455 favorite, and Cole's a plus 350 underdog.
Okay. I think we're coming to you, Cross. We stick to you, Cross.
Man, I'm gonna be honest. This fight makes me a little nervous. I think the odds. I think this fight is closer than what the odds are saying. Like Cole looked like an absolute dog in the Dana White Contender Series fight. I know he doesn't. The level of competition isn't there, but you can see this guy definitely wants to be in there. Oban Elliott looked really good in his last few fights, especially getting that finish over Basil Hafez in his last fight. I think this is going to be a barn burner and one of the better fights on the card, but I'm going to stick with Oban Elliott to get it done.
Yeah, man. Sterling.
Bro, this is a potential fight of the night. Yeah, I think Cross is right with those odds. Those odds are crazy. When you said +4, you said +4 what? +480?
Let's see. Let me bring it back up real quick.
The odds are wild, bro.
Oban's a -455 favorite.
That's crazy. You can't make no money on Oban. But here's the thing. I mean, I'm going with Oban no matter what in this. But I like Cross said, bro, I think this is gonna be potentially fight of the night, and Oban could fucking lose this bitch. So it's interesting for sure though. But I'm gonna go with the Welsh gangster.
Yo.
Look, it's a very tricky one. Ko's record is insane. Weirdly enough, his nickname is Ko, so it's
identical record.
Siokyeon Ko. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Ko. Oban Elliott is great, right? And the odds favor him considerably. But if I look at the number of finishes that Ko has, he's an absolute finishing machine. And I think that's what's going to really present the problem for Oban Elliott is him in the striking, because he takes you down. He makes you tap. No, not tap. Makes the ref stop the fight. There we go. So I'm going to go with Ko as my underdog in this fight.
Okay. Look, I'm sticking with Oban Elliott as well. I know this fight's closer than the odds is suggesting. But the work that Oban Elliott is shown from his octagon days, making it to the UFC and still, really, really putting in work. I just call him Mr. Consistent because of the way that he actually operates in the octagon. So yeah, for me, give me Oban Elliott every day of the week. I'm going to go with Oban Elliott on this one. All right, let's go to the next one. Okay. We got Mohamed Naimov versus Bogdangrad. Bogdangrad coming in with a record of 15-2. Naimov with a record of 12-3. This fight is happening in the featherweight division, people. We've got Naimov fighting Tajikistan. This shit always
Tajikistan.
Yeah, bro, this is the one that gets me. Thank you, Cross. Thank you, yeah, man, this will be getting me every now and again. And we got Bogdangrad fighting out of Austria. What are the live odds on this one, please, Cross?
Mohamed Naimov is a -285 favorite, and Bogdangrad's a +230 underdog.
Okay. We come to Sterling. Sterling, this one's on you. Let's go.
Boys, this would be a bad dog to take right here at Bogdan. I'm gonna go with Bogdan on this. I think that dude's a fucking assassin. I was gonna say a Russian assassin, but he's not from Russia. Dude's just like a Terminator, bro. He just goes in there and tries to walk these motherfuckers down. But homeboy he's fighting against from Kazakhstan, this dude's scary as fuck. I totally get why he's the favorite. So I'd go Bogdan on this one. Interested to see who you boys got, but this wouldn't be a bad underdog to take right here.
Yeah.
Look, it's a tough one. I think I agree with Sterling. It's not a bad underdog to take. But if you look at Grad, he had to take 2 stabs at the Contender Series. That's not the best sign to get into the UFC. But if you look at Naimov, he's only lost to Felipe Lima, who we know is on an absolute tear right now in the UFC. It's difficult to look at Bogdangrad as a underdog that could do it, so I'm going to go with Mohamed Naimov because I think I just don't see Grad being one of those underdogs that gets it done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Give me Naimov as well. Naimov is one of the fighters on the on this card that I'm actually expecting to really go and do damage. Yes, he had that loss to Felipe Lima, and that's not bad. That's not a bad loss to have. But look, he's come back. Got a win against Kanofli, and he's going to look to build on that win. We know that Bogdangrad, I mean, coming off a contender series, had his debut, looked good in both of them. But Naimov is somebody that's been around for a minute, and sometimes that second fight, even though you just got your first win in the UFC, that second fight it kind of get difficult a little bit, especially against an experienced fighter like Naimov, man. So we'll see what Bogdan Grad brings to the table. But for me, I think Naimov, got his number, and we'll be able to get the job done on this one. What about you, Cross?
Man, boys, I think this is another tricky one right here. I think this got potential fight of the night as well. Bogdan Grad's all action all the time, very high output, gets hit a lot as well, mixes in the grappling. Like, the dude is all action. Muhammad Naimov, just like Ola said, been in the UFC a little bit longer. But if we look at his best win, which is Nathaniel Wood, I thought he got away with like a lot of fouls in that fight, but he ended up getting it done. And then just like Head Kick was talking about, Bogdan had 2 chances at the Contender Series, but that loss on the Contender Series was to Tom Nolan, who's a lightweight, and now Grad's fighting at featherweight. So I don't really look at that as really, really too bad, even though he got finished, but he's just fighting a much bigger guy. I'm going to take my first underdog, take a chance with Bogdan Grad.
Let's go, Cross. Let's fucking go, son.
Well,
Let's go.
I like it. I respect it, Cross, because you got some work to do, and I see you doing the work, and it's nice. When I see you putting in the work, you got some ground to make up. You know what I mean?
Shade.
I mean, I'm just saying you've got to respect the work that Cross is putting in right now. If you don't see it, then I can't help you.
Come on,
but
man.
I see exactly what Cross is doing right here.
Nah, Cross, they don't business.
I respect it, man. I respect it. I'm trying to say. Let's go to the next one. Okay, we got Nazim Sadikov versus Nicolas Motta. Nicolas Motta coming in with a record of 15-5. Nazim with a record of 10-1, no contest. Nazim fighting out of Azerbaijan, and we got Motta fighting out of Brazil. What are the live odds on this one right now, please?
Nazim Sadikov's a -470 favorite, and Nicolas Motta's a +360 underdog.
Okay, we come to Yao. Yao, you're up.
Well, you know who I'm going to be taking in this fight. I'm going with Nazim Sadikov. Look, I like his fighting style. He's got crazy head kicks. He beat Terrence McKinney, who I could definitely say is one of my favorite fighters. I love Terrence McKinney. And Ismail Bonfin, doctor stoppage after a question mark kick to the eye that blinded Bonfin. So with the work that he's done, you can't look at him and say that he's going to lose this fight. Sure, Nicolas Motta is a little bit more experienced, but I just don't see him overcoming what Nazim Sadikov brings to the table. So I'm going with Azerbaijan's Nazim Sadikov.
Hey, them Sadikovs are crazy, man. Muslim Sadikov, Nazim Sadikov, like these brothers are fucking crazy, brother. You know what I mean? You go around picking against these Sadikovs, you go fuck around and find out. Anyways, I'm sticking with Sadikov over here. What about you, Cross?
Yeah, I'm not playing around. I got Nazim Sadikov, man. The dude looks like he's a real killer in there. Dude's got on a very nice little run right now. Nicolas Motta, guy gets hit with big shots a little too much for me, and I think Nazim Sadikov gets it done.
Yeah, man.
Full house, bro. I'm going out. Anyone who trains with Ray Longo, dog, I can't. It's hard for me to pick against you, bro. So, and he's a motherfucker. And like Cross said, homeboy gets hit with bombs way too often, bro. Good luck trying to get in a war with Nazim.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a problem, man. It's gonna be a problem. Yeah. All right. Let's go on to the next one.
Lane.
Okay, we got big up. We got Miktibek Orobai versus Taufik Musayev. Taufik Musayev with a record of 22-5, and we got Miktibek Orobai with a record of 13-2, 1 no contest. This fight is happening in the lightweight division, people, and we got Musayev fighting out of Azerbaijan, and we got Orobai fighting out of Kyrgyzstan. What are the live odds on this one?
Miktibek Orobai is a -162 favorite, and Taufik is a +136 underdog.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go first on this one, and I'm going with Miktibek Orobai. Orobai, the way his movement in the cage is mad, plenty of volume. is always in a fight, always dangerous in the fight, and his fights up until the last one been very, very impressive. We're looking at it right now. You know, I mean, a win against Brenner, one against Euros Medic, but coming off that loss against Rebecca, and everybody remembers that fight. That fight there with Rebecca was crazy, and that came off a split decision. You know, I mean, that fight could have gone either way. Mick Tibek I respect that fighter, man, and yeah, give me Mick Tibek all day. Cross.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this, man. Like, you know, the guys making the crossover into the UFC from other promotion, they haven't really had much success here lately. You know, Tofik was a champion over in Rising. He's also fought in Bellator. Guy's a really good striker, but typically what we've seen from these guys when they come over, the bright lights of the UFC is just a bit too much for them. Mittebek Orba is a gamer. He's gonna show up, and like the guy just can fight. So give me Mittebek Orba. The guy that just looks like a complete Neanderthal.
Bro.
Sterling.
Mick Tibek one of the ugliest motherfuckers I've ever seen? I mean, Jesus Christ, bro. I saw him at the ceremonial weigh-ins this morning, and I was just like, every time I see his face, I don't know why I get so mad. Like, I don't know why. He just pisses me off. But, dude, I would never want to spar against him. I wouldn't want to spar against either of these motherfuckers. And like Cross said, homeboy coming from Ryzen, not been the greatest last couple years for people trying to come over here. But bro, Mittebek is just a fucking monster. So I'm gonna go with him, bro.
Okay. Let's go on to the next one.
Okay, let's go on to the next one, which is Yao. Yeah.
No. Yeah, you didn't get to. All right, let's go to Yao. Let's go to Yao. Yeah, I fucked that one up.
Look, I'm not gonna belabor the point. Mittebek, I think they're giving him this fight because he needs to prove himself after that loss, despite the fact that it was a crazy fight against Mateus Rebecki. So I'm going with Mittebek Orlabai.
Okay. All right. Yao has got his picking, and we go on to the next one on the docket. Leroy, hit me. Okay. We got Curtis Blades versus Rizvan Kuniev. Rizvan Kuniev with a record of 13-2. No contest. We got Curtis Blades with a record of 18-5. Blades fighting out of the USA, and we got Kuniev fighting out of Russia. This fight is happening in the heavyweight division. What are the live odds on this one?
Curtis Blades is a -245 favorite, and Rizvan Kuniev is a +200 underdog.
All right. Yeah, them odds ain't too bad. I like them odds. I'm gonna go first on this one. Curtis Blades. I can't look past Curtis Blades. I fuck with Curtis Blades. Everybody that been around me know that we're wrong with Curtis Blades. You know what I mean? Even against Aspinall, he's one of the only fuckers that has a win against Aspinall, albeit Aspinall got injured in the fight, but he still registers that win against Aspinall, right? And then he came back, lost to him in the rematch, which I had to pay McDane a big $50 and made a public apology on the forfeit. You know what I mean? So, you know, we had to stand on it. But Curtis Blades has come back, and you look at the two losses he's got. He's got a loss against Pavlovich and Aspinall, like in his last fight, and he's beat Aspinall and Jilton Almeida in that run there as well. I don't think Kuniev even is on this brother's level. I don't think Kuniev is on this brother's level. So for me, yeah, man, I'm gonna be going with Curtis Blades. What's Leroy saying here? Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, people. Leroy got a message there for you, man. You know what I mean? Drop a suggestion.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, let's go to Cross.
Yeah, in this matchup, this is just complete disrespect to Curtis Blades right here, giving this guy unranked guy making his UFC debut, and you got a heavyweight that's in the top 5. Just complete disrespect. Give me Curtis Blades. I just think, you know, the experience, the quality of opponents, just gonna be too much. But I will say this though, Kuniev, you know, got a lot of output. He also is a grappler as well, so the wrestling it could hold up against Blades. And you know, a heavyweight, one punch can change the entire fight at heavyweight. So he's definitely got a puncher's chance. But give me Curtis Razor Blades.
Yeah, man. I like this Lane. Hey, this is a good choice right here.
I like that a lot, bro.
Yeah, man. I like it, man. You know what I mean? You versus Yao. Yeah, man. That. No. Stop playing Lane. Stop playing.
And just like Murphy said, Rizvan got
too much now, Lane.
Rizvan did get popped with PEDs. He did get popped, by the way.
Oh,
I forgot about that too. I forgot about it.
There you go. Sterling, let's come to you, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna go with Blades, but what kind of throws me off is how I thought Blades was like 39, bro. Blades been in the UFC forever. It feels like I can't believe he's only 34 years old, dude. And I don't know if y'all watched the weigh-ins yet, but Blades looked a bit old, bro. He looked a bit old. I'm still gonna pick him in this one, but that dude they got him going against, it makes sense he popped for PEDs, bro. He's a fucking unit. Like this dude's a fucking buffalo. So I hope Blades can get it done, bro. But I'm gonna go with Blades, man.
Yao.
Like I said in the chat, Yayedu es Roziev. I am going with Russia. Yes, I speak some Russian.
Oh shit.
Honestly, the Russian that Google Translate gives me, but nonetheless, I'm going with the Russian side. I'm going...
I said Google Translate. I like it.
I'm going with Rizvan Kuniev. I think the tear that he's been on, as much as he's coming from a circuit that's not the UFC, exactly what Sterling said. Blades is looking old. He looks like he's been around forever. He's looking like he's from the era that's not now. And it looks like one of these fighters are the ones that basically put him in the era that he is, which is the one that came before. So for that reason, I'm going with Rizvan Kuniev.
Would you pick Kuniev to beat Almeida?
No.
All right. Just for that. I just
make fights. Only you know that.
I just thought I'd ask him. Okay. All right. Let's go on to the next one on the docket. We got Rafael Fiziev versus Ignacio Bahamondes. Bahamondes coming in with a record of 17-5, and we got Rafael with a record of 12-4. Rafael fighting out of Azerbaijan, and we got Bahamondes fighting out of Chile. This fight is happening in the lightweight division. What are the live odds on this one, please? Cross.
Rafael Fiziev's a +110 underdog, and Ignacio Bahamondes is a -130 favorite.
Okay. We come to you, Sterling.
Boys, like I said, we're gonna talk about it like this fight's happening. I really hope this fight does happening, because we were talking about Ko and Oban maybe being the fight of the night. This is another one that this is a fucking absolute. Honestly, I'm sad this isn't like the main event of a fight night, because I want to see this go 5 rounds if it does, because this is gonna be fucking crazy, and it's a big fight for both these boys. Fiziev just came off that loss to Gaethje. Bahamondes just fought. Fuck, it's in my head.
Jalen Turner.
Thank you. Jalen Turner. So like both guys coming off. Well, Rafael's coming off a loss, but he's a motherfucker, bro. He's losing to elite guys, but to the guys around the 7 to 15 spot, he's handling them. So this is an interesting fight, bro. And I really hope it happens. But I'm gonna go Bahamondes.
Okay, Yao.
Yeah, this one is such a tight fight, 50-50 split, but definitely homeboy has the advantage. Rafael Fiziev has the advantage. 2 of his last 3 losses were to Justin Gaethje, the highlight reel, who's now calling for a title shot after beating Rafael Fiziev. He's at that level. I think Ignacio Bahamondes is fantastic. He's got the wheel kick. I mean, I've got so many highlight reels with this dude. But I think it's that fight that's going to catapult him to the top, because it's going to be such a great fight between him and Rafael that he's basically going to be 2 fights away from potentially, or 2 wins away from potentially becoming a #1 contender. So, look, I'm definitely looking forward to this fight, but I got Rafael Fiziev.
Okay. Before I move on from you, Yao, I feel like you was whispering there. Can you do me a favor and say, "Good evening, my neighbors. Fuck you. Fuck you too."
Coming to America.
Come on,
I see you.
I wish I could channel my inner Eddie Murphy right now, but
Great
out,
movie.
yo.
Great movie right there. Great movie.
Yeah, act like you just saw Drykis beat Hamzat right now and let out that emotion. Yeah.
I was ready for that, Sterling.
Yeah, I'm about to say, dog. I was like, something would get him going. I was like, Drykis beating Hamzat. Just envision it.
Thank you for that one, there, Lazy Bed. Thank you for that one, Lazy Bed.
Shout out,
That's
Lazy.
what we need. That's the info we need to see right there.
Bro, boys,
Yeah,
I'm
man,
telling y'all, if they
100%,
pull
that's
this fight,
important.
it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt bad.
That's why I was saying, boy, let's talk about it like it's still on, because I do want that fight to be on. And for me, look, Rafael is my third underdog. I was always going to pick him for underdog.
It's a good underdog.
Like Yao just said, 2 of his losses are to Justin Gaethje, man, and getting in there with Gamrot, like, bro, you know what I mean? These are elite losses, if you want to call it that. Like, these ain't just losses that you just gloss over right there. So yeah, what Leroy is doing. But for me, yeah, Rafael Fiziev, I'm gonna give him a chance here, especially like you said, fighting on home ground. If it goes to decision, he's probably gonna get it. So yeah, for me, I'm gonna go with Rafael. Cross.
Man, this is a really good fight, really competitive fight too, really tough matchup. I mean, Bob Munnis is so much bigger, 4-inch reach advantage, 7-inch height advantage, nearly doubles up the work rate of Fiziev. Fiziev's super explosive, comes out very fast, but then starts to slow down later in fights. So that definitely can be something to pay attention to with Bob Munnis. But I'm with you guys, man. I'm going with Rafael Fiziev. I think, having the crowd behind him, and if this fight goes to decisions, just like Ola said, I don't see them not giving it to Rafael Fiziev.
Okay. All right, we'll go to the next one on the docket. Let's go. This is the main event of the evening, people. And we got Khalil Rountree Jr. versus Jamahal Hill. Jamahal Hill coming in with a record of 12-3. Khalil Rountree Jr. coming with a record of 13-6. The fight is happening in the light heavyweight division. What's that sound there? Oh no, what the hell's going on there? This fight is happening in the light heavyweight division. And both of these fights are fighting out of the USA. What are the live odds on that one, please? Cross.
So for this one, we got, it's a pick 'em. It's -110, but I think for the sake of the show, we're gonna go with Khalil as the -130 favorite and Jamahal Hill's a +110 underdog.
That makes sense.
All right. The reason is the payout, right? Even though they both pick 'ems on the same odds, one will still marginally pay out than the other one. So the one that's giving you the less payout is the one that we're judging as the underdog, which is what Jamahal Hill is. Hopefully I explained it and you guys get exactly why we've gone with Jamahal Hill as the underdog, even though it's a pick 'em. Okay, Cross, we're gonna come to you. How you feel about this? Where you going?
Man, this for me, this is a really tough fight, really tough pick. The way I see this going, Jamahal Hill's always in wars, primarily uses that boxing. We got 2 southpaws in this fight. Khalil Rountree, very explosive, but as the fight goes on, he does slow down a little bit in pretty much majority of his fights. Jamahal Hill doesn't slow down. It's been 5 rounds, been championship fights before. I know Jamahal Hill's on a 2-fight skid, but I just look at their resumes. I mean, I put a lot of stock into that win over Glover to become champion. And for me, Khalil Rountree's best win is Anthony Smith. Like, I really thought that was a robbery win he had against Dustin Jacoby. I know a lot of people, like, he gained a lot of respect in the Alex Pereira fight, but he just hadn't gotten over the hump over any, like, high-level competition. So I'm taking my third underdog and Jamahal Sweet Dreams Hill.
Okay. What about you, Sterling?
Lane said it right there, brother. I got Rountree in Rountree by KO, brother. I think this is gonna be a interesting ass fight, but Rountree's a motherfucking gangster. But so is Jamahal. That's what's so interesting about this, bro. And and I'm pretty sure Jamal's got the longer reach in this, which is gonna be super interesting to see. But also, do y'all think that boy's gonna be able to handle like 8 Khalil Rountree leg kicks? I don't know, dog. If Khalil can really implement that Muay Thai in this, I think he can handle Rountree by Rountree easy, brother.
Okay, yo.
Did you say Khalil will handle Rountree?
Did I?
Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah,
I'll be honest
okay.
with you. Y'all, one time I put an Italian flag for the Mexican fighter, so there's a good chance I did that.
Wait, but I'm confused. What was your pick on the last fight then? It was Rountree, right?
Oh, Rountree. Yeah, Rountree by Rountree.
I mean, like it. Look, I think this is definitely, like Cross said, one of the tougher fights to pick. Jamahal Hill needs to be knocked out. Otherwise, fourth round, he comes back. He's got the stamina. I'm going to go with Sterling on this one.
Let's go, baby.
Rountree for the win. I think he might just outpace Jamahal and, if anything, get it by decision. Let's go Khalil Rountree.
And what Lane said.
Okay. All right. No problems there. I'm going to be going with Khalil Rountree as well. And for me, this comes down to styles. And my preference in the style, you know, after Sambo for me is Muay Thai, just like my friend over here, Cross. We both agree on those two fighting styles, and the way Khalil has been utilizing that fighting style, especially being the shorter guy with the shorter reach in this fight, is gonna need that style to get in. And some of the nastiest oblique kicks, some of the nastiest leg kicks, calf kicks, inside, outside, like he is nasty all over. And the combo, it's for me, is more of the combo. The way he puts the strikes together, he goes 1-2 and a body kick, 1-2 and a calf kick. Like Khalil, don't leave nothing on the table, especially in them early rounds. And he's been in there for 5 rounds of damn near championship rounds with the best at the time in the game in Alex Pereira. Right, he's been in there and he knows what he got to do now, especially against somebody like Rountree. But I think he can get him out there before we even get to the to the championship rounds. That's how I'm looking at this. I think Khalil is going to be very, very motivated for this fight, and that makes him a very, very dangerous individual. That's what I say about Khalil Rountree. So yeah, I'm going to be going with Khalil Rountree on this one, people.
Yeah,
Okay.
boys. Hey, and we saw what Pajeda did to Jamahal, and we saw what Pajeda did with Rountree. So just throwing that fucking out there.
Beat both of them.
But which one did he have a harder time beating?
Hey, there
Does
you
it
go
matter?
again, Cross. There you go against
Cross.
Cross. There you go against Cross. There you go against Cross. You don't want to give no context to no wins or
I'm
no
just
losses.
asking.
And then when the thing happens after the fact, you want to bring context. You keep saying, of course it matters. This is why I was talking about elite losses earlier on. Even if you lose, it still matters how you fought. And how you know what I mean? Like if you fought, you lost in a split decision. Does it not matter? Do you not get no credit going to your next fight because you lost?
But do you also agree styles make fights though?
But you still gotta apply some context to the losses. You saying it don't matter. That's what you say.
Okay. If we put the full context, Alex Pereira was sick when he fought Khalil Rountree.
Nah, he was.
Alex was sick, bro. He was coughing in between rounds of the fight, bro. He was sick.
Khalil had staff.
Here we go. Here we go.
Listen, I'm just saying. All right, we can't just say just because a fighter lost or won, we can apply, especially if you saw how the fight went. You gotta look at that going into the next fight. It does matter, bro.
Come on, dog.
I know you just seeing wins and W's. You seeing wins and L's, dog. And you're thinking, oh yeah, you got L, you got W. It don't matter how they got there. Like,
well, I'm saying he finished. Both of them got finished.
They both got finished, but in a different way.
But Khalil didn't get knocked out.
Khalil rocked Pereira.
A couple times.
Come on, bro.
A couple times.
Jamahal Hill rocked Alex with into the nuts.
Nah. And Alex told him, stay the fuck over there. Hold this left right here. You know what I mean? We saw the context. We saw the context to that. That's different. You know what I'm trying to say?
Ola and Cross picked the same guy and still arguing. I love it.
That's why we love this show, man. Listen, that's what we're about around here. We're a family. We know we're a family. We get it in the chat. This all of these don't stop here, bro. You know what I mean? We get it in the chat, man. This is facts. So big love. to everybody in the chat. But salute to you, Jax, bro. We'll come to you, Cross, because everybody knows my dog of the week. Let's come to you for your dog of the week, my brother.
My dog of the week is gonna be the hometown boy, Rafael Fiziev.
Damn. But just in case that fight doesn't happen, do you have another one?
Nah, it's happening. It's happening. It's happening.
I like that though.
Yeah,
no, I
but
like that.
it's
I like
happening.
that.
What's the backup though? What's the backup?
Yeah, you got what's the backup?
Whoa.
I'm
We're
trying,
not putting the, we're
I'm
not
trying,
adding this
Ola.
to the
What's
show.
the backup
What
though?
are we
What's the
doing
backup?
here? What are we doing here? We ain't adding a new wrinkle to the
You
show.
tried to
all the
figure out
time.
what's coming up at 4 a.m. That's what.
What's
that's
going
what
on? What's going on?
that's
Now
what
all of a sudden, Ola want to hear my backup dog of the week. Hell no, you ain't about to hear my backup dog of the week. Shit.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god.
Hey, you don't ask, you don't get. You know, I'm trying to say.
Come on, bro.
We tried, Sterling. We tried.
We tried. I tried. I was like,
tried,
oh, let me see if I can get one more out of him right here.
What you say, Sterling?
Bro, I'm trying to relook up the card because I can't remember a good dog right now.
Hey, Leroy, Leroy, but where's the sound card?
Don't let them bully you.
You know what I mean? Where's the sound card, McDade? Where is the sound? Hey, Leroy, you should have that sound card on play right now, man. I swear to God.
1,000%.
Hey. Anyways, you were saying, Sterling.
Fuck, bro, I can't think. I can't remember the dogs. I'm blanking out. I don't want to say Jamal Hill because he's not a dog.
You see it, Grimy.
He is a dog.
Yeah,
he is a dog.
Nah, but I'm going Khalil on that. Who opens up the card? Who opens up the card?
Usman and Hamdi.
Oh, and he's the dog, huh?
Usman's the dog.
That's my dog then. Usman's the dog.
All right, there we go.
Bro, you just sucking up to Ola, man.
Nah, bro, I'm telling you, motor.
Bro,
hey, you know
no
what?
backbone, man. You just want to suck up to Ola, man. Have some backbone for once, man. Tired of this shit, man. Let's go.
Leave that man alone, Cross.
hey, bro. Hey, you know what?
Little Cross.
Hey, you know what? I actually like the nickname the Motor. I don't know what I was thinking earlier. I actually fuck with the nickname.
Sterling, you ought to be ashamed, man. You ought to be ashamed. You come on the show and you just do all this for Ola, bro. Have some backbone, man. What are we doing here?
Leave the man alone, Cross, man. You know what I mean? He's on the right side of the fence. He don't want to be over there. You want to be over here, bro. You know what I mean? What's wrong with you? You don't want to be over there,
bro.
Man, cut the umbilical cord, man. Cut the cord, man.
Hey, you see Murphy?
Take it
Hey,
out of
you
your
see
mouth.
Murphy?
Take
Come
it
on, dog.
out of
I'm
your
just rocking on my fellow African brothers, dog. That's all I'm doing.
African American.
My African
Bro,
American.
I thought you were Team America. What happened?
Hey,
What
stop hating us.
See how he do? Just sold out America that quick. That's all it took. That's all it took. He do all this talking about USA and then just gonna sell out USA like that.
Yeah, who you got for your dog of the week, bro?
Look, I'm going with Rizvan Kuniev. I don't see Curtis Blades doing this one. I think Kuniev is gonna beat his ass. So I'm going with Rizvan Kuniev. Russia.
Oh wow!
Do that last part in there.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Yedu is C. Rossiev.
Yeah. Google Translate. I like it. Yeah.
Even though I fucked it up, but you couldn't even.
Leroy, we just leave that alone, Leroy. We just leave that alone.
What'd he say? Hey, bro. I don't see color.
Yeah. He dropped that earlier on still, but it don't matter.
If you don't see color, how you know you're black?
Bro, because I just feel it in my bones. I just know. I just know. And you
I
see
got
Jackson right there, dog. Nigerians own. Let's go pre-son kid, baby.
There you go. Right there. Come on.
Bro, I don't know, bro. Like you got fucked up by a Sprite, dog. I don't know, dog. I don't know.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. To this day, I ain't never felt nothing like that Sprite.
We're gonna flag right here for you, bro.
Hey, come on, bro. Hey, come on, bro. Wave that thing. All out, let the people see, baby.
Right here for you, my bro.
Come on,
yeah,
dog. Hey,
man,
next week I'll have the Nigerian national anthem song.
Usman for dog of the week, man. Let's bark, man. You know what I mean? S-Dogs MMA.
Come on, baby. Usman on Usman violence.
The dog gonna be barking, man.
Come on, bro.
Don't you worry about it, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right, we'll come to the end of the show, people. You see these bald fronts just hating on Sterling. You know, I'm trying to say, hey Sterling, don't worry about being over there, man. You know what I mean?
Dog.
You're over here, bro. You're over here, man.
I'm just trying to get back to the motherland. Ola, who's your underdog, bro?
Hey, my dog of the week. I said it earlier
Oh,
on,
my
man.
bad,
It go be Usman. It go be Usman. We got the same dog, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what's up. That's
great
what's up, man. We
vibes.
got the same
Why are
dog,
you
Great
acting
bro.
like you didn't know? You already knew that. Acting like you didn't know. You knew good and well he was going with the
He just
Nigerian
wanted to say
dude,
it
dog
again.
is weak. You just
Come
wanted him
on,
to say it
guys.
again.
Come on, guys. Look at
Oh,
ladies.
Hey,
Gotta
hey,
cut the cord.
I think the next quiz should be between Cross and Sterling.
I don't want to give.
I don't know what's
give
going
like
on with
that.
this beef over here, but I like him. I think the next quiz.
No geography.
The man
no
said
geography.
the man said you ought to be ashamed of yourself like 5 times, bro. Like,
bro, it is a
Studio casting couch.
You saw that, my
How do
lady?
you
You saw
make
that,
it?
my lady?
oh,
That's how he
shit,
makes his money.
Hey, Lane, I was about to say that's the real cheddar going into this. Crucial race theory? Oh, critical.
Hey,
I don't even know what that is.
Hey, let's just put reading together, bro. Like, let's just do that.
Nah.
yeah, we should
I
do
don't
a
wanna do that.
pronunciation quiz.
Right.
Nah, I don't want to go
Spelling
against
bee.
Cross.
Spelling bee. Let's get it. Spelling bee.
Oh, spelling
Oh,
one. Yeah,
spelling
spelling of
bee?
pronunciation, man.
Or like name the countries by flags. That's another good one.
That is a good one. That is a good one.
We got some fun ones right there. We're gonna put something together next week.
Because I might not be
Oh, you go.
We got it. We got it.
Okay, thank you.
And you know what? I don't even think this is fair, but this is gonna be a fair fight.
Nah, what the fuck? Hold on. What the fuck?
I'm just worried for you, my boy. I'm just worried for you, bro.
Dog,
Like, boy,
man.
you know what I mean? I was worried for you, my boy. Like, nah, I don't think we want to be doing them kind of quizzes against Cross, man. Yeah, it go get real techie for you, bro. You go get real techie.
hey, full kit. I'm down. We do flags.
Yeah, flags.
I'm
down.
down to do flags.
Yeah, man. Flags is good.
10
is
flags.
Good. Yeah. Let's rock that. All right, people. Salute to every single one of you that's been locked in, whether you're watching live, whether you're watching on playback. Make sure you're following these guys on the panel. We got Cross, we got Sterling, S-Dogs MMA, and Kick Him in the Head. Keith, kick him in the head right here, and of course the Fight Week Show. Make sure you're showing love. Salute to every single one of you. Make sure you're back next week where we're gonna own our picks. Hasta la vista. We're out.
Peace.
Salute.
Why are you gay?
Hey guys, this is John Anik from the UFC. You're watching the Fight Week Show. Please subscribe. Not now, but right now. Subscribe to the Fight Week Show. We'll see you guys on the road soon.